Welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series. If you missed part 1, be sure to go check that out first. We covered everything from Mercury all the way until Phobos and Ceres in that video. Now, we're going to be picking things up with Deimos going all the way through Uranus. Let's get into it. Going to Deimos up next. There are 2 bosses here. No, 3 actually. There are 3 bosses. I will show you all of them. This stage, we are fighting Lephantis, which is possibly one of the most annoying bosses on this stage. In the game, actually. The only other boss that's semi more annoying is the other boss. The other 2 bosses on this planet. This is Lephantis. There are 3 little heads that will pop out of the ground. You have to shoot them when they open up. So this one, the mouth will open up. This one, its rib cage will open up. When its rib cage opens up, you have to shoot it in the rib cage. This one, you can shoot him in the mouth, or there's a face that will actually appear. You kind of just have to deal with the ads. It's pretty bad. This is, like I said, one of the worst bosses in the game. If you can get it, I would recommend bringing some ammo restores. This is honestly kind of key for this boss and the next one, because they can be very, very long fights. This is phase 1. At least in phase 2, he doesn't hide. Phase 1 complete. We've killed all 3. Now we drop down into phase 2. Tell me your funniest joke and I'll follow. All right. How do you get into a ghost safe? How do you get into a ghost safe? With a spooky. Did you like it? Did you like it, Timberjack? Hey, let's go.
Timberjack64 just followed.
Based joke. This one basically just phase 2 is much easier. You just have to break him or damage him, but he doesn't hide, so it's a lot simpler. Bam! All right, boss complete. So moving on, we've got the Zealoid Prelate. This boss is the worst one in the game. The other one was second worst. This is the worst. So if you can get through this, you can get through any boss in the Starchart. But without further ado, let's show you guys how to do the Zealoid Prelate. For this boss, the Zealoid Prelate, first it's gonna go to phase 1, which is just damage him. Damage the crap out of him, and if you really want to, you can just bring out the Excal, slash him a bunch. There you go. Toss it back. All right, now you've got this crazy feature where anything in the shadows can't be hurt on the entire stage. Don't bother trying to fight the trash and being like, oh, maybe they'll be vulnerable. No, they won't be. Nothing in the entire stage that's in the dark can be hit. He's wherever the dark smoke is at. So you want to look for the dark smoke. And once you kill the Bastion, then what you can do is pick up the lantern and then speed run as fast as you can all the way back to the Zealoid Prelate. All the way back. All the way back. Because it is shrinking over time. Oh my gosh. Basically, if you're not quick enough, it doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Okay. Grab that. Grab the lantern. Now, if you can, in this stage, you can see we did pretty decent damage. You need to kill all of these extra guys right here that have the light coming towards it. All of them. Every single one. Otherwise, he's going to heal. See, he healed a little bit. We killed a couple, but he healed a little bit. If you can, you should bring some energy restores, because this will help you keep your energy up. But basically, you just rinse, repeat. This is why this is the worst boss, because he's just
give me the bread.
Repeat forever. That's what you got to do with him. You just got to repeat forever. We got it, though. We got him. There you go. Just bring Excalibur. If you can't, then you'll have to shoot every single one. It'll take a lot longer. Or if you have a good melee, bring a good melee. Because you can actually hold the lantern while wielding a melee. So if you have a good melee, and you can just slam attack over and over and over, then you can do that while holding the lantern. It'll keep it with you. If you're going to shoot him, you might need to drop the flame, shoot, but remember to pick the flame back up. If you don't pick it up, it'll stay where it is. And the last boss on Deimos is Effervo. This is in the Sanctum Anatomica. You won't have this until a lot later in the game, but we're going to show it because we're on this planet. So, alrighty. So for this stage, you got to pick up these things floating around, put them in here, and then basically, you know, just try and stay alive. And then you basically just have to go around and pick up the eyes that appear. You can see over on the left our objective, 4 out of 30 Murmur eyes. And this should be the last one. Then we get to fight the boss. All right. Don't worry about walking into the arena, because you have to actually manually summon this boss if you're in a group. Don't worry about, like, pulling anyone. You can just wait in the arena until everyone's here. For this boss,
Give me the bread.
you've got... Thank you for the bread. Hi, Fleshy. For this boss, you've got to basically do a wave of ads, and then the boss. And the boss has 2 phases. And just Excalibur. Show you that anyone can beat any boss. You just need to know the mechanics. Alright. Use the energy restore if you have it. If you don't, that's fine. You're just going to have to take a little bit longer, because it'll do less damage. Ah! If your shields are down, please roll and run away. Don't be like me. Don't be dumb. This one is another damage sponge, just like the other 2 bosses on Deimos. And, you know, if you have Excalibur, that's a plus, because you got your Exalted Weapon, which has a ton of mods on it. Does a ton of damage. And, and you can actually stay at a range. Ow. Ow. If you have that slash proc, go into your operator. It'll give you the ability to dodge the slash proc. Alright, there we go. Phase 1 complete. Alright, now you get to fight him and ads at the same time. So, good luck, guys. Good luck. Also, another good thing to note, you can get a fantastic arcane, specifically for the operator. You can get it on Earth. It's called Arcane Nourish. If you see in the top right, that 80% that's going up, that's my Warframe health. So your Warframe will constantly heal while you're in operator form. You can get it on Earth. It's nice and easy. It's not nice and easy. You need to do Eidolons for it. But you can get it on Earth. You know, with your basic 70 plat that you start with, you know, maybe get an Arcane Nourish. Just my recommendation. Either that or a color palette. Those are the, like, 2 acceptable options. Is a good arcane, one that will make you survivable, aka Arcane Nourish, or a color palette. Those are the 2 acceptable answers. Alright, there we go. We beat him. This is probably one of the longest boss fights in the game. 23 minutes. I mean, we are using shit gear, but Still, it's a very, very long boss fight. That will make it a lot quicker if you can have it potatoed. All right. After Deimos, these are all 3 of the worst boss fights. Jupiter. This one, we've got a couple. We've got 2, I think. We've got Themisto, which is an assassination against the Corpus Amalgam, which this one isn't too bad. The Ropalist, that is one that a lot of people don't know how to beat, but we're going to show you today. First, though, we're going to kill Alad V. This one can be a little bit difficult if you don't listen to the Lotus. She really does give you really good tutorials on all of these bosses. You just have to actually pay attention to her. I know a lot of people ignore her or turn off her, all the voice lines because this game is ADHD. Lights go burr, right? I don't want to pay attention, right? But on the boss fights, the voice lines really do help. Hey,
I said
for
so.
the hydrate and the cheek rub. I appreciate it. We will hydrate and cheek rub. Well, actually, the cheek rub happens already. We will hydrate and stretch after we kill Alad V. This should be easy. So, Alad V, there are 2 parts to this boss. We've got the little hyena and then Alad V himself. Basically, once you kill Alad V, then you have to fight Zanuka. Otherwise, he will revive Alad V. Okay, that's ridiculous. What? I'm gonna knock you off the edge. Once you kill Zanuka, then you can actually kill Alad V. Boom, there you go. You have to kill Zanuka first. Otherwise, Alad V will be revived. This is probably the most misunderstood boss fight in the game, guys. I'm going to show you how to do it, though. It's not too bad once you learn how to do it. A lot of people will just go in public, and then all 4 people will have no clue how to do it, and then you'll all just cry. So I'm going to show you how to carry it, if you have 4 dummies. All right. It is time for the Ropalist fight. So, for this fight, you're going to be mainly sitting on this platform, and the Ropalist is going to come in. You're going to have to damage him. Now, there's a specific way you damage him. If you notice, our weapons are doing 0 damage. You have to hit him with your operator. Operator will break his shields. And then you'll have to go over to one of these. Once you get over to the power core, you'll be able to... You want to wait until he does his laser. That will make this thing light up like crazy. You see how that one's not lit up and this one is? That's because the laser charged it. And then grab it. Once you grab it, you want to basically fly it into the charge node. So, once you fly it into it, whoop, bam! It will explode! And then it'll make the main platform a little bit smaller. During this phase, you have to hit these things on his legs. Sorry, I forgot that step. You gotta hit these things on his legs. Once you do that enough, then you'll hear that sound that... And then you laser him! And then he'll have his shields back, and you just have to nuke his shields, and then basically repeat. Make that thing sizzle. Thank you, Alad V. I appreciate it. Alrighty. On to the final phase. Now, all you gotta do here is basically kill it. Once you've blown it up on all 3 different nodes, all you gotta do is kill it. What the hell? It heals? Why is it healing? Why is it healing? This is a problem. Alright, fine. I'll use my Excalibur Ultimate Slash. Boom, there we go. Hey, we lasered it. And it's gone. Hell yeah. That's the Ropolis fight. It's terrible. It's awful. It's one of the most misunderstood fights in the game. But once you kind of get it, once you understand how it works, it's kind of simple. I won't say it's super simple because it's not, but it's kind of simple. Well, before we move on down to Saturn, because that is actually going to go all the way around, we are going to do the Europa boss fight, which is going to be on Nama. This is going to be against the Raptor. This boss fight is also very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Again, listening to the Lotus helps, but also just seeing a demonstration does make it a little bit easier. And then once you get there, you're going to see this really long arena. Super long arena. It's going to be full of nothing. There's going to be three, well, it looks like three little things, little circles, little cauldrons, you could say. All right, 3 cauldrons. Now, you have to blow these things up. Now, how you do that is you find the raptor, you kill it. Once you kill it, it'll drop this thing. You have 10 seconds to drop it into this. Best way to do it, you can hit F or E or X to drop it again to let it fall, to let it go into that thing. But it's a lot easier to just scroll to your primary. That'll automatically drop it. Scroll, that'll automatically drop it. There you go. Just change to your primary weapon. It'll make life way easier. And if you can, if you manage to get lucky, you can actually blow it up in the hole, and then it'll just fall right back in. But yeah, it's pretty easy. You just blow up all 3 things, and that's that. Next up, we're going to be going to Saturn, fighting Sergeant Ruck, who is going to be on Tethys. General Sargus. Not Sergeant. General Sargus. This guy, he sucks. Because he has, like, a mandatory, you need to take at least this long to kill him. Because he has time gating on his health. Once you do a certain amount of damage, you have to wait a little bit till he's vulnerable again. So he does kind of suck. But all you gotta do, again, same thing as Vehek earlier on Earth. Shoot the glowies. Look for the glowies and shoot the glowies. Glowies are always good. Just remember that. Glowies are always good. There's never a time where glowies are bad. Alrighty. Once you get to this arena, he's always in this arena. Can't damage him at first. You gotta wait for the glowies. There's the glowies. So you want to shoot the glowies. And once he stumbles like that, then you basically just gonna kind of hide until he's vulnerable again. And like, there's no glowies there, so you want to kind of just hide. Alright, now he's got chest glowies. There's a lot of glowies, lots and lots of glowies. Now he has bat glowies. Ow. Now he's burning. Going to the operator to avoid the burn status. And now he has bat glowies yet again. Just hit the bat glowies. We got this. Alright, now he's hiding again. Bat glowies. There we go. All you gotta do is hit the glowies. Alright, that is Saturn complete. We're on your anus. And here, in Titania's anus, we've got Til Regor! Now, if you don't know Til Regor, then you're living under a rock, all right? Till Regor is the best boss in this game. He is the worst boss in this game, but he is the best boss in this game. He's a dick, true, but, listen. He does have the best voice lines in the entire game, and you will fight him so many times, he'll crush you into a tiny cube. And you will pay for killing his tube men. His two men. You can't kill his two men. Guys, those were his men. Till Regor, the legendary, the traumatic, the undefeated, the recurring, the PTSD inducer. That is this boss. It's okay. It's okay. Now that I'm done farming Equinox from him, I'm happy to fight him again. A live dissection. He's also the only intelligent Grenier, so that's a plus, right? Dissection? That is too humane. Alright. There we go. We did a third of his health. So now what happens is he will spawn a bunch of ads. He's going to bust open a hole in the roof. It's going to fill the lowest level with water. And then he's going to spawn a bunch of ads. So you got to kill all the ads. You don't actually have to kill them, I don't think. I think you just have to, you know, wait out the timer. All right, there we go. Got him. All right, there we go. There's his second third gone. Now, what's going to happen is he's going to break open more glass. This glass right here. And that entire lower area is going to fill. So you're going to have to jump up here. And basically just run around here, killing ads. You can honestly just stay over on this bridge right about here. This is the exit, always. Every single time, that is the exit. Also, if you're struggling with these boss fights and you do need energy, you can use Zenuric. The Zenuric tree. And you will have basically infinite energy. And just like that, after a certain time, he spawned. We didn't even have to kill anything. He just spawned after a certain time. Kill him again, and then once you've done the last third of his health bar, you're able to leave.